Once again, I may have been a little impulsive with my Halloween shopping. This is the 5.5-foot Illusionist Skeleton, or as this label seems to call it, Illusionary. He is from Lowe's this year, and we saw him in my Lowe's store walkthrough a couple of videos ago, and I knew when I saw him I had to have him. Of course, I didn't buy him right away because I was waiting for him to appear on their website, which he is now, so that I could order him using my affiliate link. So if you are interested in buying him or anything from Lowe's, here is a quick plug. Make sure you use my storefront. There's a link to it in the description below. If there's something that you want to buy from Lowe's that is not on my storefront, put a message in the comments. I will add it. I'll send you a link. You can purchase it through there for pickup at the store, just like I did, or they'll ship it right to your house, and you will help support the channel with a small commission that we will receive from Lowe's. So I'm very excited. Hopefully it counts when I order it for myself. I guess we'll find out soon. But either way, I'm going to be happy because I was really happy about this. But like I said, I was a little impulsive because once I actually looked on the website to see its functionality, it might not work quite as well as I had intended, and we'll get to that in a minute. So this is 5.5 feet tall. The box itself, as you can see, is rather large, but it's only a little over 4 feet, so the actual prop is going to be a little bit higher. So I think, though, that it's going to be primarily pretty much assembled. Let's go ahead and open it up and find out. Here in his little cardboard coffin, you can see that he is mostly assembled. It doesn't look like we're going to have to put too much together. Let's go ahead and pull him out. We've got his boots. These are actually like a rubbery material. For some reason, when I saw it in the store, I assumed it would be hard plastic, but it's not. We have a cape, a top hat, the body piece. We have a very sturdy base. And then we have a very tiny little instruction book. It does come with some sort of connector screw and an Allen wrench and a bunch of sticky pads. And that's it. So let me go ahead and put this out of the way and let's get them assembled. So the 4 foam squares that come with this are actually the floor protectors. So if you're going to put this heavy metal base on, a wood floor, you're going to want to use these. Mine's going to be on carpet, but nonetheless, I'm just going to go ahead and put these on right now. There is a screw hole in this big metal piece, and one side has an indent that you can see. Well, you can't see, I'm sure. And the other side is flush, and because our screw that's going to go in has the flared top, so we're going to put it in this side with the indent so that when we put it through, it will be flush on the floor. So next we're going to take our boots. On the base of one boot is the other screw hole. So we're just going to line it up with the hole in the base and put through our screw. Using the included Allen wrench, I'm just going to give it a few turns, make sure it's nice and snug. And there we have our base. It does move around just a little bit, so if you want to position him in the final location, you have a little bit of give. Next we're going to put on the body. So this is also sort of the rigid foam, and if you look closely, there is a metal bar that comes through the hand down the cauldron handle, and then there is a hole in the bottom of the cauldron so we can get him to stand up. We're just going to line this up with the post on the shoes, on the boots, and see what happens. It just slides right on. There's no sort of locking mechanism. So if we're going to pick him up to move him, he's just going to pop right apart. We could just leave him like this if we wanted, but he does come with a cape, so let's see what that looks like. There is at the top a springy bit of padding here to keep it in place. The cape is, of course, split down the back so that it looks like you can see right through him. And then lastly, we have his top hat. So there is a piece of Velcro on each side, and it does come with a little bit of Velcro as well that we can stick right to his head if you need to, but it kind of sits in place without it. If you don't like the glasses, which I'm not sure that I do, they do just stick right into place, so you can take them off. and make it even a little creepier. These eye sockets are really deep, and I don't know, I'm really tempted to kind of just add in these dollar store eyeballs. They just sort of sit right there. Oh my God, I love that. I think that looks even creepier. Let me go ahead and bring the camera in and we'll take a closer look. I am in love with this prop. I love how you can see right through him. It is such a clever and distinctive idea. I'm surprised nobody has done it before. I did go ahead and put his glasses back on so that you could see him as the prop is intended. They do just stick right into his foam skull. Let's go ahead and take them out so you can see, again, just pointy ends. But I love the way he looks with the eyeballs. I think that is much, much creepier, very zombie-esque, which complements his distinctive skull and these teeth that are just in your face. He does have the top hat, of course, which is nothing distinctive. There's no special design or anything on it. Again, his cape does have this heavy padding that springs around his neck and holds it in place. No Velcro or snaps needed. He's got a nice bow tie. He's wearing his evening attire, just like the Phantom of the Opera. As we make our way down, you can see he's holding a cauldron with his, again, bony, zombie-esque hands. And then as we pass down the cauldron, his foam boots. All right, so what do you think? I think he's going to look great in my display. Where I said I was a little impulsive was because I didn't really look into this cauldron. I had never intended to keep this cauldron in place. It's kind of like a cheap plastic cauldron. What I really want to do is take a bird cage with my raven inside of it and have him holding that, because I'm going to have him with a whole scene of ravens as if they have somehow eaten his insides. And I'll have his extra bones that are missing on the floor where they're feasting on it. So the way this cauldron is set up, it looks like it might be able to come apart, but it's going to be a challenge, and I'm not sure if I want to undertake that. So we'll have to see. We could still put some ravens coming out of the cauldron. That might look good. And of course, you know, if you wanted to use this in your own display, this would make a great place to put your trick-or-treater candy. But let me know in the comments what you think. And if you have any suggestions, I am all ears while I still have them. Before we go, I did want to say a special thank you to all the patrons who help support the channel. If you're interested in joining our Fright Club, be sure to check out a link to my Patreon page in the description below. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Until next time, take care and happy haunting.